So now that I got the pre-trip done, I know what door I'm gonna be taking out of and the trailer. So I verify the door, which is door 19, and I'm taking trailer 9725. This is a 53 footer. Sometime once in the blue, I'll take a pup trailer, but I only hauled the pup trailer twice. So it's not rare. It's rare that I pull a pup trailer. Typically it's the 53 footers. So once I come in, I do my pre-trip on the tractor. I already done that. Then I go in the office and I get my paperwork to know what trailer I'm taking and what door it's in. A lot of the times, I don't have a paperwork yet, but I know the trailer, so I would typically just do my pre-trip on the trailer and wait till they're done loading me. I can still hear them. Let's get up under there. I like to get all the way under there. Even though I do my tug test, you just can never go wrong. So I could see right there, I could see that they're still working on me. So I'm gonna leave that chalk block there, but I am gonna raise my landing gear. All right, that's good. So I'm just gonna double check the back. And this is how I know if the door's still open. All right, the door's still open, so they're still working on it. So I'm gonna leave the chalk blocks there, and I'm gonna wait till I pull out of the door to check my tires. We have to inflate and deflate our airbags depending on what we're doing. So once before I pull out of this door, I'm gonna inflate my airbags by banging that knob. I'm just gonna bang it up. Some of these trailers, they have knobs where you could just pull it and push it. These ones you have to bang with a hammer or anything you can bang it with in order to inflate it and deflate it. So, like I said, they're still working on my load, so I'm not ready to pull out the door yet. So in the meantime, between time, I gotta just make sure everything is ready to go for when I do pull out the door. So this here's my ELD. So once I'm done with my pre-trip, so I'm gonna go to DVIR, create. Gotta go on duty for this. I could easily just take this out. I don't know why I ain't doing that. So I did my pre-trip for my tractor, so I gotta document my pre-trip. So that's the tractor number, pre-trip. And if there's anything that's wrong, I just take a picture, pressing one of those buttons. I could take a picture of what's wrong. But the pre-trip went good, so that's good. And I'll submit it. And once the trailer is situated, I'm gonna do the same thing. But being that I know my trailer number and I'm connected to it, I'm just gonna enter my trailer number right now. Also, I do have this right here where I can see the back. Sometimes you gotta power it off. So instead of, reaching my neck and try to fit through the back to see if they're done or not, there's this little monitor right here, and I can see the sides of me and behind me. So it's not just showing springs right now. It's not showing the back. Normally it shows the back of my doors, so I'm gonna have to get back out when I don't hear them in my trailer anymore. But yeah, nonetheless, this usually comes in handy, and that's how I know when they're done. But I guess this time around I'm gonna have to get out. And see if they're done. So I'm gonna put this back in there. Okay. I don't know if I'm hauling hazmat today or not. Some days I haul hazmat, some days I don't. I won't know until I get my paperwork. But let's go check this. Go check this load. Sometimes they don't shut the door, so I'm gonna keep having to check. Still latched. So I'm still hooked, I'm still latched, so they're still loading me. It might have been my latch just now, I don't know, but the door's still open, so I don't know, let me see. So they're just about done, they're raising my plate. So once they're done raising my plate, I'm gonna move the chalk block. I'm gonna inflate my airbags and I'm gonna pull out of this door. That way I can do a full inspection of the trailer and see what's inside the trailer. And also, hopefully my paperwork is ready by then. And this is what our load looks like, so I always have to verify it. We typically don't do a lot of barn doors. This is like the first barn door I had. So typically we don't do a lot of barn doors. One of the guys told me there's like two barn doors, if that, and I happen to get one. I hate barn doors. And since I've been working here, this is the first barn door I had. Let's put this down for a minute. Alright, and I just continue around the trailer, check my tires. Yesterday when I dropped my tractor off, I found a piece of nail sticking out of it, so I documented that down on my DVIR, and when I did my pre-trip, it's still there. It's still there, but it is what it is. It's real, the nail's small, it's engraved in there. So probably they didn't get a chance to get to it. I don't know if I'm hauling hazmat yet. I don't know once I get the paperwork. So I'm gonna go get the paperwork. You guys are probably not gonna ever see inside of the office where I get the paperwork because that's where all the other guys be. So, all right, man, let me go get this paperwork. So I got my paperwork. I am hauling some hazardous material, but it's below a certain weight, so I don't have to placket it. So I do got my paperwork. So once I get my paperwork, I'll put that right there for a second. I have to then document my load, the weight, if it's hazardous, where's it's going, the time I'm leaving out. So I just basically document all that before I take off. So now that my paperwork is situated, I'm gonna get my route ready. So I'm going to North Borough, Mass from here. So I got an hour ride. Not a bad ride at all. Alright, man, so I'm at the terminal. This is North Borough Terminal. So every time we go into a terminal, we go into the gate, but there's times this gate don't want to open for me. Because there's a certain way you're supposed to angle at the gate. So that driver right there, he just opened the gate for me. Sometime when I come here, it's only this place that does it. The gate it doesn't open. I have to get out and scan my badge. But now that I'm on the property, it's only one way, so I have to go this way. You can't go both ways. You have to go one way. So I did get assigned a door. I got to go to door 50. So typically, when you get to a terminal, before you get there, my ELD will tell me what door I'm going in or if I'm parking the trailer in the yard. When I'm empty, 9 times out of 10, if I have an empty trailer, I'm dropping it anywhere in the yard, which will be like along the sides or anywhere where there's open space. That's considered the yard. That's where I'll drop the empties. But if I have a loaded trailer, almost all the time I'm going to put it in a door that they assign me to. So right now I'm assigned door 50. So I'm gonna have to go around the building, all the way around the building, and back this bad boy in door 50. Yeah. So this is one of the bigger terminals. This terminal's bigger than my terminal that I go in at. So yeah. It might be on this, 50 might be on this side, but I don't think it. I think 50's all the way around the other side. Yeah, because we're in the 90s over here, so it's definitely on the other side. Alright. So I got my truck lined up. So now I'm gonna go dump my airbags and open my barn doors. So being that like I told you guys earlier, when I'm taking the trailer out of the door, I gotta inflate my airbags. When I'm putting the trailer in the door, I gotta deflate it. So there we go. And all I gotta do is just back nice and straight. And you see how good this load looks? It's secured properly. Sometimes I'll have a load, there's no straps, there's no bars down, and I have to get inside and I have to do all that because at the end of the day, I'm the one transporting that shit. But alright, straight into door 50. My airbag is deflated. You can see that the trailer is lower. So that makes it easier for them to unload this trailer. So let's continue backing up and then go get that paperwork and see what we're doing next. Alright, I'm in the door, man. So, first things first, I'm gonna grab the chalk block and I'm gonna chalk my wheels and I'm gonna work my way back down. Alright. So I'm in the door nice and good, as you like to see that. You can see a little bit in the warehouse. Chalk these wheels. And I'm just gonna work my way down this way so I don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. Tells you. So 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna take an empty trailer that's somewhere in the yard, either down there or down there on the side. But again, I won't know until I go inside and get the paperwork. All right, we're good. We're gonna pull out of here and go get our paperwork and take our next trailer. This is what it's looking like. It's real quiet at night. Well, at least at this one. This one's quiet, but the one in Newburgh is where I'm actually going from here. Now that location is a lot more busier than this location. So we got our paperwork. We're going to New York from here. And we're gonna pick out of door 36. So normally I said I'll pick up an empty. This is the first time that I dropped off an actual full load and I'm picking up another load. So yeah, this is a load. It's weighing in at only 8,000 pounds. So this is real light. It's paint, non-hazardous, no hazardous material. So I won't be having to placard the trailer or nothing. So let's go get our trailer out of door 36. 161. So I got the correct trailer. I noticed that the door shut, so I know they're good. I know that they're not loading me. If for any reason this trailer wasn't ready, it'll look like that. The door will be open. So I take this shock block, put it where it belongs. Obviously I'm looking just to see, and yeah, I'm good to go. So what I should have done was bring my hammer so I could inflate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this out the door anyway to do my inspection. So I'll just inflate the airbags after I pull it out the door. And I like it like that. Not a lot of cars in your, not cars, not a lot of trucks in your way, plenty of space. As you guys can see, I do drive a Peterbilt. One thing I'm gonna say about the Peterbilt, it's not like a Freightliner. The Peterbilt, man, when you're turning, it's so tight. It doesn't have a lot of slack when turning. I don't really like Peterbilts. Because of that reason alone, it's real tight when I'm turning, especially when I'm backing into a door. So every time I pull out a door, I pull over to the side somewhere. Mostly all these terminals are gonna have lights. Some are more lit up than others, but for the most part, you're gonna have light wherever you go, wherever terminal you go to. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna keep my trailer brakes released, so that way I can inflate my airbags. This fucking sucks, man. I just bought that hammer. The hammer's brand new. This flashlight's brand new. So I'm gonna have to bang that up. I'm gonna break these fucking... I gotta find my hammer before I can do any of this. Let's just check our load out real quick. Cause like I said, sometimes it don't be strapped up. So like I said, this load is real light. 8,000 pound load. So it's a light load. Come on, man. Don't play games. Don't play no games. And this lock, you gotta put it at an angle. Alright, man, so I'm here, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I never ended up finding my my hammer, so I had to use my flashlight, no, my lock, to bang up this. See? So now my airbags are deflating. So I'm in door 45. This door, come on, let's go. This door was kind of tricky to get into because of the rails. I was a little bit nervous, but I ended up getting here real good. I only had to do like 2 pull-ups. Yeah, what am I doing? I still got to get in my groove of the habit. I don't have barn doors. All right, so I got my lock. My airbags are deflated, so I'm gonna continue backing in. Drop the trailer and go get my paperwork. I'm most likely gonna take my break before I leave with the next load. So let's do that. So I ended up checking in. I am gonna be grabbing another load out the yard. I got another full load out that's parked in the yard. Man, this thing's acting crazy. It won't charge at all. They keep dying out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my 30-minute break. Try to charge this up. I'm gonna go on my 30-minute break. I'm gonna try to fix this shit while I eat. Shit, man, this shit is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure this ELD out, because if not, I'm gonna have to use the one on my phone, which I don't want to use because this is the one they want us to use. But if worse come worse, I'll have to. So let me go document that I'm here. And it's fucked up too because this shit started messing up the moment I got here when I have to document where I dropped that trailer at. Because every time we drop a trailer, we have to document where we dropped it and everything like that. So it's always something, man. But yeah, I'm gonna do this, go on my lunch, and then we're gonna go grab that trailer and get out of here. So we made it back to the yard. Obviously, you guys see it's sunny out. It's daytime. We are back. They got the music on in there. They're chilling. So I got it in the door. I still didn't find my hammer, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to buy a new one. So I chopped my wheels. Gonna release. I'm gonna lower these legs. Man, it's hot out here. It was a little bit brisk over the night. That's why I had a coat with me, and every now and then I'll put the coat on. It's a little brisk, but right now, man, caliente. Get that release. And I always put it back right after. That's why I don't understand how I lost my hammer, because typically I put it right back. So now that I'm disconnected, I'm gonna walk around, do the quick pre-trip on the trailer, make sure the tires look good, the trailer look good, and then I'm done for the day. Until tonight, I gotta come back. Alright, you guys, so I did my pre-trip. I'm good to go. I'm about to shut it down for the day. I gotta be back on the road tonight, so you know I will be back on the road. But check it out, you guys. I know I was kind of all over the place. I'm still trying to find my groove here. For the most part, it was a good day, good night. Besides the fact I lost my hammer and I lost my lock, which I did find my lock. I got my lock now, but I didn't find my hammer. So just a couple of hiccups throughout the night, but I made it through. But yeah, man, I'll be back with another one.